What's up, bodybuilding fans? Dave Palumbo here for another RX Muscle news update. What's the name of the day today? It's called the Hadi Choopan Show, which took place out at the IFBB Asian Grand Prix. And as expected, Hadi Choopan delivered the goods. Last year, he pushed Flex Lewis to the limit, and a lot of people thought Flex lost. We never saw that matchup again, obviously, because Hadi was not able to get his visa and come to the United States and compete at the 212 Mr. Olympia competition this year. He obviously waited a week, and he went out to the Asian Grand Prix here in Seoul, South Korea, and he competed against, well, the best guys that showed up here, and that was a pretty good lineup, I gotta admit. Without Flex Lewis here, obviously, and Ahmad Ashkanani, everyone else pretty much was here who mattered. Jose Raymond was here, had to settle for fourth, which tells you how good of a lineup this really was. I wasn't there, so it's going to be hard for me to critique it. I can look at the videos and I can give you my opinions, but I'll tell you one thing. I didn't have to be there to know that Hadi Choopan won this show, and he won it unanimously. And he made a tremendous statement, because here's a guy, obviously Flex Lewis is now retiring, who arguably is the heir apparent to the division. He's the guy who should be winning the 212 Mr. Olympia probably next year. And he probably won't, because he'll never make it out to the Olympia, because he'll never get a visa. I don't think, as long as the current administration is in power. So Hadi's going to have to settle for doing these I don't want to call them, dare I call them, second-rate shows. They're not second-rate shows. They're just not going to be the level of competition we're going to see at the Mr. Olympia or the Arnold USA. And to be honest with you, the Arnold USA has gotten rid of the 212 division, so that's not even an option anymore. So for now, Hadi Choopan will have to be the uncrowned Mr. Olympia. I don't think he would have beaten Flex Lewis this year, but he certainly would have made it more exciting. So Hadi, just has all the body parts. He's got the conditioning. He's got the muscle size and shapes. He's got the no gaps in his physique. He's got the great coloring on stage. He's got good stage presence. He commands that stage. And after all, that's what you want to see in a champion, a very complete individual. You really can't look at his physique and say he's weak in any area. He's just not. He checks all the boxes when you look for a person who's going to be the champion. And the conditioning he brings is so much better than everyone else that it's like a lights-out decision. It's really not very hard. Really, here in Korea, they were competing for second through fifth place. That's really what it amounted to. And David Henry snags the second place position. Now, from the pictures that I saw, I still see his legs being a little weak. But obviously the judges felt that he was the man to be putting into that second place. Obviously, he's got probably one of the best hands together, most muscular poses, and ab thighs. And, while I'd like to see his legs a little bigger, he's very impressive. So, I don't have a problem with him placing second. Congratulations to David. Maisim Kesvari from Iran, another one of the Iranian bodybuilders that, we've been hearing about but haven't really seen much of because they can't come to the U.S. He places third here, beating Jose Raymond. I mean, this has got to be a huge win for this guy. He's, relatively unknown. I've seen him and heard about him, from King Kamali. But he's relatively unknown. He comes in here. He doesn't beat David Henry, but he beats Jose Raymond. He beats Sean Clarita. Sean, who arguably could have been top 3 at the Olympia. He looks pretty damn good here, too, to me. I don't know, why he was relegated to fifth place. But, like I said, I wasn't sitting in the audience watching. So I'm not going to make that statement. But I will say this. I want to just give my good friend Jose Raymond a great farewell. This is his last show. He'll be retiring after this. He'll be doing commentary from now on with us and giving his very strong opinions. So I'm happy for that. Jose, congratulations on the last show of your career. But the name of the game and the name of the day is Hadi Choopan. What will the future hold for him? We don't know. But he made one impressive statement here today. I'm Dave Palumbo with another RX Muscle News Update.